Hello friends, welcome back. We are still here in, what's it called, Uraltusk. Just doing a little bit of cleanup after we defeated the giant Niskaru. Ooh, what is this? A very interesting chakram. Though it appears to be a Seelie Fae design with House of Summer themes, Fae enchanters insist solstice is unknown to Seelie bards. Interesting. So the Seelie Fae, because the Unseelie Fae are winter courts, the Seelie Fae are the summer court. But it must have been made by somebody else. Um, So it's a more powerful set of chakrams, but it doesn't have that 15% fire damage. So let's see, and most of its damage comes from fire anyway. So I would think that if you did the math here, it's close. This probably still has more damage, but plus the fire boost. Let's equip it for a little bit, because it's a legendary weapon, so it probably looks really cool. That's the wrong set. Yeah, I'm not sure it's that much different from the other ones, to be honest. Let's equip them again just to see what they look like, but we'll probably use these for a bit, and then switch back. Okay, so they are different. I actually kind of think the chakrams of the wildfire are cooler looking, but these are definitely a very unique skin. So yeah, we'll use them for a bit and switch back when I remember to switch back. Some more Fae Blades, but not as good as the ones we have. No big surprise there. And more treasure. This one is locked though. There we go. I guess in the past a lot I've been waiting until it actually breaks, but if it's going slower you can kind of tell. Again, we're not really using robes yet, and we'll find better ones by the time we do. We did find a set bonus piece. I might just sell it, since it is a finesse piece of gear. Alright, let's check down these other areas. They're probably just collapsed and shut off, but there could be some kind of loot here. There also might not be. A very interesting and cool cave. I wonder who built this place. Was it a Fae construction? It doesn't really look like Fae architecture either. Oh, so it became. Okay, so I need to go directly across then, I believe. I think this is the only way we haven't been yet, besides, of course, the exit. Looks very similar to the way we just came, but hopefully it's... No, it's different, okay. But yeah, again, caved in and no real treasure. So, alright. This way we go then, heading towards the exit. I do need to visit a healer and get rid of this poison from the rats. Probably shouldn't have got too close to them or let them spit on me. Luckily the healers in this game seem pretty good. Gotta keep them in business after all.
The liberation of Mel Senshia is close. Hurry! With the wards down, I think we can get out this way.
Nice. Save some time. So I read the updated quest log, and it sounds like, she probably said this, but I missed it earlier. We have to meet with somebody in Rathir who will give us permission to take the troops across the water. And there's a merchant down there, very interesting. We might need their services, actually. Alright, inventory is full, so good timing. Nope, don't want that. I want one of you two. No.
Oh, hello. I feel quite
Ah,
good
it's you
right
again.
now.
Alright, let's sell junk. That gives us some more space. We can buy potions from her if we need to. Can also buy some ingredients. Just gonna buy all these because they're very cheap. And they do not count against our inventory, so I really see no downside here. And then give me a second here while I just sell out maybe not all of our stuff. And which one is Sylvanite? Sylvanite has 3 slots. Azurite is the one I've been using. Okay. And then we'll sell all this wake here. And these are okay. I think these are the green ones that we really didn't like the look of. Or I didn't like the look of. Not a bad helm, although I still love the 8% damage with magic plus the armor regen. So I don't think we'll use that, but I'll keep it for a bit. And I don't know, with only 1 armor socket we can probably craft better. Hex weave is not very good. Kind of just a standard cowl. Alright, I'll go through the rest of this off screen and kind of sort out what we want to keep in the chest
The wind
and what we want to get rid of.
twig. So long.
But at least our inventory is clear enough we can start gathering loot again. I guess I should check about potions. So we could use at least 4 greater health regen.
Oh, hello. I feel quite...
So let's buy like 5 of these. And then once we use 1 our inventory. This is really interesting. Like, what if I buy a greater warrior strength? Just 1. Okay, so that went to 62. If I buy a second one, still 62. So it does seem to stack. I'm very confused.
good
Maybe I was
now.
picking up ones I didn't already have one of. But it really seemed like it was adding to my inventory even when I got like a second or third one. Ooh, what is this? Ice damage shoes. So that's cool, but I, again, probably won't use that. And I'll need that. And Master's Longsword is not very good. So I'll add that to junk as well. Alright, so that being done, where to now? We do have that church quest. Is it nighttime? It is. It might be too late. But let's head back to, I think it was, which town was that? Was that Tyrion's Rest? Pretty sure that was Tyrion's Rest. Let's head back there. Might be too, either too early or too late to catch the thief, but we can at least try.
Can I help you?
Okay, we did come to the right place. And there is a healer in here, so that could be useful. Okay, we'll leave the chest alone. I feel like if they're gonna make a quest like this, they should make it either obvious exactly what time it is, like is it always at midnight, or make it a little more confirmed what you're doing. Because I feel like I might not understand this quest, and I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to just like sit here for a while as the hours tick by and hope to catch them, which I guess is realistic, but kind of boring. And I have a disease. Yes, I know. All right, let's check the quest log here. Here it is. Perhaps if I stood watch at night. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing, although I guess I'm crouching and not standing watch. But I guess what does standing watch mean? Because to me it means like sitting here watching for somebody to come. But I would hope if they were going to make you do that, that they would like program a trigger so that as soon as you come up here and crouch down at nighttime, whoever it was would come in. Oh, I do see... No, never mind. It turned gold just because I could steal from it if I wanted to. As part of this quest. Alright, well while we're here... You're asleep. I guess the healer was outside, not in here. Let me leave and re-enter one more time and see if, like... that triggers it. Like maybe you just have to come in at nighttime and then there'll be, or the right time of night, and you'll catch the thief in the act. But I'm very confused as to what this quest is asking me to do. Alright, I see nobody here, so maybe it's obvious, but I'm certainly not getting it, so I'll look it up online and see what the trick is to this. It might just be being here at the right time, but I don't feel like waiting there all night, so I'm not going to do that. Now, where's that healer? Maybe the healer's just asleep. Well, there's another one down here. Let's see if they can get rid of our disease.
Those she holds dear prosper and thrive. Yet the
Probably her,
greetings,
right?
traveler. Now tell me, child, are you also a follower of the goddess Lyria?
Oh, interesting. You use persuasion to lie, or you can say no, I'm not. But I guess you can't be that's interesting. Is that because of a choice I made much earlier in the game? Is that because of my birth sign? I don't remember who my birth sign actually is. I thought it might be. No, I think it's Athene. But very interesting that there's no choice to be honest and say it. Because they seem like my people, so I feel like I could fit in pretty well. But I'll be honest and say no, I'm not.
Well, at least you are one of us. Welcome to Tyrann's Rest, Alfar. If you seek healing, I can aid you. The doors of our inn, trader, locksmith, and sanctuary are all gladly open to the weary traveler.
That's cool she has dialogue options for being the same species. I wonder if she's more rude if you're not. Tell me of Lyria.
Why, Lyria is goddess of magic in our people. You should know that. Come pray in the morning in my sanctuary. Learn your own faith.
Not sure that faith is determined by the type of person you are, or by the race you are. Seems like a more personal thing. All right, let's get our disease cured. Not too expensive.
Bless you.
So I will say
Marine
goodbye.
farm is back again. What can it mean?
It means I cured them, I think. Okay. So what quests do we have left? Is there anything left before going to Rathir, or shall we go to Rathir? We have to meet with them in Rathir. This one is in Rathir, which we'll do afterwards. These are the DLC. What is this? This is a faction quest. Meet her in Rathir. Yep, the Unquiet Bride. While I meet Savant, Engar, and Rathir. So everything leads to Rathir, it seems. And then we have some side quests. This is one I don't want to do because I really don't want to kill the guy. The reagents, I think the last one is in Rathir as well. Catch the thief, I'm not sure how to do. And then Cullen has also gone, or Lord Crass rather, has also gone to Rathir. So many quests to do in Rathir. But first, let's see, are there any of the labors that we can do beforehand? There is one in here. We're stealing something, I think. So a circlet, the bloodstone, and the rose. So the circlet is in Rathir. But the bloodstone must be bought. Okay, gotcha. So here's the guy we buy it from.
Approach and await the wisdom of the fates. I am the great Kells Cafferty, sworn and scrupled servant to the Sisters of Destiny.
Are you now?
Speak, that I may divine your future, and through my gift, bless your mortal soul.
Is he a Fate Weaver then? Doesn't seem to be. Tell me more about yourself, Kells.
I don't like strangers who ask a lot of questions.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'm here to buy the bloodstone.
Traditionally, this sort of transaction happens under more discreet circumstances, if you understand my meaning. Tell you what, I'll part with it for a hefty price.
He has red eyes, just noticed that. Alright, so that's cool. You can either pay full price, which is only 3k, or you can try to use persuasion. So let's go for it.
Surely you jest.
Ah.
That's highway robbery.
Once again, 83%. That's like, what, 5 out of 6? Something like that? Still not enough.
Pleasure doing business, friend.
Not a bad one to fail, honestly, but it's the principle of the thing. Alright, and with that out of the way, I think all roads lead to Rathir. Sure, there'll be plenty to do there. And probably the last trainers we need before we do our big skill reset and some craftings. Looking forward to that. Lyria's blessing, unsurprisingly. Okay. No. I do want to see, before we do that, so the Blackened Hall is one with those traps, which I didn't like. Again, I assume we'll go back there as part of one of our quests, unless it's part of like the Traveler's Quest. But what is this place, this other keep? Okay, so there's Rathir, and this is just like another castle off the coast. I won't spend too long in here, because I imagine I might come back as part of a quest line, but... Okay, so it seems just like another castle-y dungeon. And not a very big one. At least, oh, no, okay, not that way, but maybe this way? Unusual means. Okay, so basically I need the quest to get through here. Maybe an important quest if it's locked off to us. So we'll be back another time. And let's go ahead. Okay, that's the repeatable quest. The moon camp. So let's fast travel to Rathir, and oh, in the city we go.
May your stay in Rathir be pleasant.
Thank you. I guess if you don't count Issa, this is the first
have
real
a
city we've
problem.
been to.
Elund Karth refuses to send any troops to assist Mel Senshir. The old fool never would listen to reason.
But we have the piercing light.
A weapon is only as strong as the one that wields it, and a general is only as powerful as the army she leads. We need to convince Karth to lend us his aid. You can find him in the upper city, looking over the strait at Mel Senshir. The fool might as well be condemning the city.
So I guess Mel Senshir is right across the water. I wonder if we can see it as well, then that'd be cool. Where are the troops?
They're in the city, but they can't join us unless Elund Karth grants his blessing for them to go with us. Agarth has gone to reason with him. He was a fine fighter, as I recall, but I do not know if his diplomacy is as practiced.
Probably not. Also, I thought I needed to meet him in Rathir somewhere to find that gnome that brought us back to life. Maybe he's just wandering around. Tell me more about Elend Karth.
The man is not a warrior by nature. He cannot abide another risk for this city. But he's an idiot if he thinks we will get another opportunity such as this.
I think the quest said he's like on the council. I don't know if he's like the ruler of the city
Light your way.
or just one of the rich and
Well,
powerful.
who can I send? I have all these notices and no courier. Fine.
Guess I'm going to be a courier. But before that, let me just take a little look at the city layout. Alright, so we have all kinds of quests. Report to Rathir, I think, is one of the DLC as well. Lord Crass is here. Lots to do. Brother Till's books.
You.
A busy
you look
place.
capable. Stern in the brow, proud
Thank
of
you.
bearing. You are just what we need to deliver these notices. You'll do it, won't you? You've got to do better than the last fellow. There's pay. It's for the war effort.
Well, in that case, happy to do my part. Delivered where?
Notices of duty to denizens of Rathir selected to serve. The work can be hard, and you've got to, well, look the part. I'll give you a list of names, and you get each of them to accept their card. Easy as that. Well, what do you say? Will you do it?
Not sure it's that easy, but what if someone resists?
What I need are boots on the ground in Chloricon. I shouldn't say this, but if anyone can't or won't accept the notice, find someone else. Or make them. Whatever you need to do.
Find somebody else. Is it that simple? Like, I volunteer as tribute? I guess they just need like warm bodies regardless of who it is. But you think if you're drafted, it has to be you. You can't just have somebody else stand in for you. Alright, I'll do it.
Take these cards, deliver them to Runir Wesnan, Maywin Wyvern Gif, Afendel, and Varen Seawine. Almain? Odd. All can be found in Rathir, and I can be found in the officers' hall on the burn when you're finished.
Alright. I will see you there.
Now, be on your way.
I'm going to try to talk too much to everybody here because I feel like we could be here for days. And we're only on like the ground level of this tower. I assume there's plenty more up there. Oh, excuse me. A monument, Tyrion's Tree. 37 years after a flock of pilgrims set root upon the Spire Rock and named it Rathir, fate cut High Priestess Baala Tyrion free from the world of the living. The first tree in the city was planted on this spot, in memory of our loss and the gift she had given us. Alright, so I guess that's what Tyrion's Rest comes from. She was the High Priestess who led the pilgrims who founded the city. Also, they say Spire Rock, so I wonder if it's like... Is there like a rock in there, like it's built around a rock? Could be. And not just one tall building. Wonder if that's a statue of her.
Move along, citizen.
Oh, watch here, a little bit rude. Alright, let's go in the customs house and see what's in here.
The city watch never rests.
Good.
All your papers in order, then? Well, you'll need those to move your cargo. Say, you're not a merchant, are you? Or a sailor?
Not really. I don't remember who Harst is, but how do I find Harst?
I don't know what you're talking about. And you don't either. Coming in here and saying that out loud in front of everyone? Lyria.
Do you know or don't you?
Depends on how loud you ask and whether there's gold crossing the counter, now doesn't it?
So I could be mean and intimidating, but I feel like... Yeah, I don't think I would actually hurt him, but I could probably threaten to hurt him, so let's try it. Don't make me hurt you.
Don't! Please, I've overheard them in the back. I've heard them go back there to the little grill. They ask, what costs the lot by sea? And the answer is always, 5 and 9 by night.
Is that the learn the pass
Lyria,
code?
where did I put the second form?
Let's see. So that was this one, right? So the man who tricked Pledge Shield, Fanon. Yeah, his employer was someone named Harst, who I can find inside or under the Rathir Customs House. Okay, so that's the quest we're doing.
Good day, friend.
Just kind of by wandering into it. And seems to be... Okay, there's a storeroom. But first, let's go down here, because that's where the quest is leading us.
What cost a lot by sea?
I wonder if you can do this a couple different ways. 5 and 9 by night.
Yes, but 33 by day. Go on.
Ah, okay. So the storeroom is different then. Maybe part of a different quest, or maybe just for atmosphere. But I like the secret passage, that's fun. And the secret passcode. This is his lair. What's he gonna do when he realizes that I'm not actually one of his friends? Guess he'll probably send some bandits after us. Ooh, watch out. And some rats. And I'm being attacked from behind by bandits. Let's not get hit by the rats, because they are full of disease. Oh, there's the cultists, okay. These guys could actually be a bit of a threat. They have magic users, which they don't yet, but they probably will. Alright, first group defeated. It does seem like, when they hear combat, they come running, which kind of makes sense. If you're fighting giant rats, you're probably making a lot of noise, so... I wouldn't be surprised if they heard me doing that. So many crates. Don't really need the gold from these. If somebody's behind these more rats. Interesting that my detect hidden didn't get them. Okay. I'm a little bit stuck here, so let's just start doing some damage. So Feyblades, most of the damage is the last hit. I should make sure I don't miss that. Noble Staff, that gives health, I think. Ooh, what in the world is getting me? Oh, a trap, I suppose. I don't see it, but also not that worried about it. Okay, this is a health potion. We have a few minor ones saved up. Only get 2 low on health. And we did buy some, what do you call it? Some regen potions as well. I see more cultists. A cultist. Wasn't too tough. Can't wait until I have like some really good mage spells where I can just like cast a storm or something or a fireball. I see you, Farlangi. Good lunge. Let's make sure you don't do that again. Nicely done, Axie. And look, another minor healing potion. Let's use that, because... Oops. There we go. Used a mana potion by accident, but we have plenty of those too. Ooh, a mirror, mirror on the wall. That's not a mirror, that's a crystal ball. And more rats. I wonder if the rats come out of the chest, or are they just hidden behind it, and for some reason my detect hidden does not see them. All creatures be immune from my abilities. It's a little funny that it's rats. Regular rats I could see, because they're sneaky, but... big rats I think I would smell, or... I don't know if it's like a magical skill. I'm not sure what Tech Hidden like really works, how it works mechanic-wise. Okay, hopefully not too much further now.
Very heroic, my fine little war swan.
Oh, this is the worst one quest. I was saying this is the
You
mage's
have
quest.
tracked and fought your way to my very door.
Right.
But the vault has been emptied and Lord Beeson has flown to Eamon's Isle.
Thanks for telling me. Alright, so this is the guy, right, that hired the guy who tricked the girl into making the fake key. Eamon's Isle.
You don't even know, do you? Your own history. Well, let it stay buried.
History of the worst one or history of my people? Who is Besson?
Under Lord Beeson, the Farlangi shall bring a beauty, terrible and sublime, into the world. Now!
And on that note, there's an attack. Okay, let's use, I don't have any good potions equipped, so... let's trade some distance there. Yeah, okay. Archmage. I feel like I should probably focus on him. Expecting AoE weapons. They're right behind you. It seems like the Feyblades don't necessarily get them. Although they can lunge too, which is fair. Using a potion to stay topped off. I suppose if I upgrade this though, it'll be a different story. Yeah, didn't quite get them there. Did they get Axie or is he still around somewhere? Oh. Ah, I tried to dodge that, it was too slow. Okay, he's gone. Yeah, I'll just you, although he wasn't attacking me, interestingly enough. Okay, I don't see Axis. Let's get him up, and then we'll use one of these potions we have. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. I thought I clicked. I guess getting close is a way to dodge those wind things too. Interesting. Okay, while he's down, let's do some of that, and then Feyblade time. No, not Feyblade. That's a Feyblade. He must have bonus assault too, because there we go. I wasn't able to interrupt him during that one spell. I had my fist raised, but it was actually the shield. Spells on him. Okay, where'd you go? There he is. It's fun to blink offensively too, getting closer to him. Almost dead. Alright, a tough opponent, lots of health. But they all fall eventually. And drop something that I don't need. See what these guys have. Nothing too good. Alright, well now that we know a little more about who's behind this and where to find him. I see the trap there. Meet our contact and update her, I guess. According to the quest update. Ooh, High Priest Seal. What is this? Ooh, that looks good. High-ranked priests rely on these seals for aid when invoking holy powers. Oh, it's exactly as good as the Band of the Mystic. I wish it was like a little bit better. I guess I'll equip it just because it's a legendary item, so might as well use it. But it is a shame that it's not like any better than this random green item I found. Okay, can't use the cauldron for anything. Can't grab the book. See, more rats come out of nowhere. I'm like petrified of them because I don't want to get diseased. Okay. Well, that should clean up the place. I wonder if those traps are actually for the rats and not necessarily for intruders. Oh, and there's another door. Oh, down here, okay. By the water. Didn't see that. Or a ladder, I guess. More than a door. And here we are. Alright. Nice little alcove near the city, I suppose. Can we jump down? There we go. Alright, well that's probably a good place to end things. I was going to do one more, but I'm getting a little sleepy, so maybe I'll wait for another day. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more.